So you're probably not satisfied with how much progress you're making in self-improvement. You're on self-improvement, but you're not making the progress that you want. Your lifts haven't been going up, the time meditating hasn't been going up, your cold shower hasn't been going up, and sure, you're still doing the good habits, but you wish you were doing more. This mindset will really change everything. Progressive overload is basically adding more of something over time. So in the gym, progressive overload is basically adding more weight, more sets, or more reps to a certain exercise in order to get stronger and get bigger. And this also applies to self-improvement. The more you start to train a certain skill, the more time you add on to meditation, the more benefits you're going to get from meditation. Let's say you meditate for 5 minutes. Next week or tomorrow, try to meditate for 6 minutes. After 6 minutes, try to meditate for 7 minutes. After that progressive stage of overload, you could start to make more progress because you're making an actual effort to put in the work in order to make more progress. So progressive overload in the gym is when you intentionally add more weight or more reps to a certain exercise in order to get stronger. If you intentionally add more time to a certain activity, if you add more time to meditating, if you add more time to learning, if you add more time to studying, doing your homework, then your grades are going to go up. Then your mental health is going to feel better. Then you're going to be able to learn much more. And you're going to be able to focus just because you're progressively overloading the amount of time you spend on a certain activity. Doing this will 10 times your benefits of your self-improvement. Why? The reason why this will benefit you and 10x all of the benefits is because you're doing more. You're progressively overloading the amount of time that you're spending on more things. So if you only did 1 minute of meditation, that's still cool. But if you did 10 minutes of meditation, you will feel better because you did more. Sometimes more is better, especially when it comes to self-improvement habits. Of course, things are way much better in moderation. The more you can spend on a certain activity, the more time you're able to meditate, the more time you're able to focus, the more time you're able to spend recording videos or scripting or doing whatever, then you're going to feel better because you feel more productive. You feel more productive throughout your day. You're progressively adding on more things to do, lengthening the time that you can work, that you can read, that you can study, that you can do your homework for. And you're being more productive and you're filling up your day with more things or more time of doing better habits. Instead of just recording or instead of just playing video games and fapping all day, you're actually being a productive person and you start to feel the benefits and you start to feel better because you're more productive. So how do you actually do this? So track how much time you spend on a certain activity each and every day. Now in the gym, an hour and a half, an hour, 45 minutes, like keep that relatively the same. Keep the amount of time you spend at the gym the same, but just add on more weight, add on more sets. For meditating, I would say track how many minutes you're able to meditate or that you do meditate usually, but you wish that you did more. Just add on another minute, add on another few minutes. Just actively try and actively put in the work to add on more minutes on meditating. Same thing for cold showers. If you take a cold shower for 10 seconds, next week, tomorrow, go for 20. And then after a month, you're at a minute. And then after a few months, you're at 3 minutes of a cold shower. And the benefits of that cold shower is going to be more prevalent in your day-to-day life. So track how much you work and then add on a longer amount of time you do that certain activity. So let's say you script for 30 minutes today. Tomorrow or next week or next month, try to script for an hour, for 45 minutes, and then you're going to get so much more work done. If you're focused on school and you only study for 30 minutes, next month try to study for an hour, and then you get better grades because of how much more you studied. And because of your improving, because you're actively adding on more minutes to meditation or lengthening the time you spend on meditating probably maybe twice a day, you're able to focus more, so you're able to retain that information that you learned from studying more. Progressive overload can be applied to everything in your life, in relationships even, in friendships. In relationships, you can plan a date, and then next week you can start to have a better date. Or with your friends, you can plan out something really fun to do, and then next week, do something even more fun. Progressive overload is a way to increase the amount of satisfaction, the amount of productivity that you can have in your day-to-day life. And I only wish that for you, because I know the benefits of progressive overload, not just in the gym, but in everything in life. So yeah, if this video helped in any way, like, subscribe, do the hard work now instead of later. And as always, now is soon.